angels of darkness. The fall is the last season. It marks the end of many things: vacation, summer, longer days. In my case, the fall also brings about the termination of my employment. My last day at the green store, as the locals call it, is today. The olive-colored store is the only facility open at the cider mill after Halloween. Donuts are at least a week old, despite the store's assurances that they are fresh. The age of the cider. Don't ask. I work on a farm during the summer to afford my education at Cedarville University. Since I commute to school, I continue to work during the autumn to pay down my student debt. Having the green store close for the year just before finals is ideal. On my last day at the shop, the sun hovers on the horizon near 5 o'clock, bathing the displays with a golden hue typical of a late November in Ohio. In most cases, the shop closes at 6, and the proprietor will show up about 15 minutes beforehand. But at 5:10 on this final day, I'm alone without a customer. There is about as much activity on the showroom floor as on a college campus during the middle of the year. Having computer software that won't go through my double-linked list as homework makes me groan. As I hammer away at the keyboard, I hear the bell and see a small lad walk in. He's no older than 10 with a bowl cut and pale features. The kid is wearing a worn Ohio State University sweatshirt and is thin but not tall. He pauses inside the store and looks around. I expect to see his parents come in behind him, but he's here by himself. I restarted my program after making the necessary changes to the loop syntax. While my algorithm processes, I talk to my little shopper while keeping an eye on the scrolling output. May I be of assistance? We're not looking for anything at the moment. The voice is lower than I expected. The application fails a second time, and I mutter a stream of obscenities long enough to lie down from here to Detroit. Louder, I shout out to what likely will be my last customer of the year. We close at 6. I have to find a present for my mom. The child roots around in a barrel of plastic Halloween displays marked 50% discount. I go back to my task and tweak some of the guidelines a little. Sadly, nothing changes when I replay it. I'm dissatisfied with the assignment, so I divert my attention to the only other person here to make sure he isn't shoplifting. Dude, do you have a parent? the toddler reaches down inside a wooden barrel. Yes, but I came here alone. I'm paying attention to him now. I despise my assignments, yet I have a soft spot for the little people of the world. Do you need help? I don't think you have it. I do. The kid is referring to the barrel's stuff. He tiptoes up on his sneakers to reach into the container while I examine his tennis shoes. They've seen better days, but I'm not picking up a runaway sense. Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, do you need a ride somewhere? Or a place to stay? Got it. The toddler brightens as he retrieves a rubber bat ornament. Moving his arm up and down, he compels the rodent's wings to flap around without grace. His controlled motion makes the bat look lifeless, not menacing. The boy strides to the counter, carrying his treasure high. If he's a fugitive, he probably has better uses for his money than Halloween candy. Even so, I'd like to verify that. Share some background on your family with me. Where are they? We can't have my mother witness this, okay? A youngster displays his treasure. She loves bats. A lot more than birds. She told me they eat mosquitoes and do all sorts of excellent stuff for humans. It's been said that she refers to them as her black angels. I said, dark angels, huh? He offers his newfound present to me. Yeah, how much does this cost? The missing price tag immediately caught my eye. Would it bother you if I got another one? The price has fallen off this one. As the saying goes, no worries. While the kid rushes off, I rerun my code, and everything works perfectly. How? Frankly, I have no idea. Once again, my homework is completed when I study the code and remove unnecessary statements. The door chimes and attracts my attention. As she comes in from the cold, a middle-aged woman wraps her arms around her chest. She's coming straight at me like an arrow. There's still the bat on the table. I now focus on the youngster since I need to call them first. There seems to be nobody around. I look around the store, hoping to spot my other client. What's up, youngster? What are you doing? No answer. The woman approaches. No one else seems to be around. I study the 3 display tables, the barrels of reduced products, and the single freezer full of cider against the wall. If the child had gone, I would have known it. Weird. A young lad was just here. He must have snuck out when you were. The woman suddenly stops talking and grabs a rubber bat from behind the bar. Hey, kid. I only intended to buy donuts, but now I might have to make an additional purchase. To this, I raise an eyebrow. Bats are cool, you say? It's something I've always done. In the past, I'd say to Stephen. Her eyes wrinkle, and she hesitatingly shrugs. Sorry. Stephen was my son. He passed away early this autumn. She arches her back and keeps talking. Before, I always made a point of emphasizing to Stephen the value of bats in the home. Did you know that they may consume over 1,000 mosquitoes in 1 hour? Many people find them repulsive, but they're beautiful. At the thought of what she could say next, cold sweat forms on my brow. They are my dark angels, I say,